Okay, hello everyone again. Yeah, as Spy say, I'm gonna do The Legend of Zelda: The Minish Cap any percent. Yeah, the any percent is basically all allow. You have to just kill Body 3, which is the last phase of Body, which is the final boss of the game. And with me commentating is my friend Gabe Logan. How are you, Gabe?
How's it going? I'm Gabe. I definitely speedrun this game.
Yeah. Yeah, he's gonna help me commentating this run because sometimes I will need to be really concentrated. So yeah, to start the run we need to put a name to the file. It doesn't really matter which name we give him. And we need to set the text speed to fast because it will save a bunch of times. And yeah, I think we are ready. Can you count down from 10, Gabe?
Like from 10, yeah.
Yeah.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah, we're
a little bit.
We're a little late, but doesn't really matter too much. Yeah,
I'm sorry, I'm not a human clock. I've tried.
Yeah. No, don't worry. I mistimed that because I forgot that I have to hard reset and not soft reset, but it doesn't really matter. First of all, as we speak, I already started a RNG manipulation that we will see a lot of them in the run, and we're gonna explain them when they came. But yeah, this is the Legend of Zelda: The Minish Cap. A little of the lore of the game is just like Bari is a evil wizard, a Minish wizard, which wants to have the sacred temple power from the Minish, which is in the fourth sword. And there's these guys, the Minish, which are like little guys who live in the forest and in the mountains and in all places. But they only can be seen by like kids and people with pure souls or something. So yeah, that's the main mechanic of the game. We're gonna see it a lot. So that was just a little spoiler. Oh yeah. So here Princess Zelda asked for us to come with she to the Minish Festival, which is a celebration once a year in Hyrule to celebrate the Minish. And yeah. So yeah, with that 2 rolls, the RNG is manipulated, and we're gonna get 5 rupees, which we will need in the run. Also the
top...
oh sorry.
Oh sorry. You can see on the top Seceon's input display on the emulator. He's pressing the D-pad and all the buttons really quickly because those are all mashed text. Also, here's our RNG minute for that blue rupee right there.
Yeah,
the rupee route is pretty demanding in this run, so the more we can get, the better.
Yeah, also
every button matches text in this game, so Seceon will be spamming a lot of buttons.
Yeah, also you will hear my keyboard because I'm a keyboard player. I play on an emulator with my keyboard, so you will hear my keyboard getting matched a lot. Don't worry about that too much.
Just some ASMR, you know.
Yeah. Okay, so here we are in the Minish Festival. All the people is here. All the people from Hyrule Town. And Zelda actually wants a lottery or something, and she decides to get you this shield. I don't know why, because with the rupees, you know, you can buy a lot of shields.
You can tell the future. She knows that you'll need it for the Deku scrub up ahead, obviously.
Yeah, Zelda
she just plans ahead.
Yeah, she knows that she will need it here, actually. Also, if you saw earlier, the Smith, which lives with Link, give us a sword that we need to deliver to the king, which is the sword that is gonna be given to the like tournament winner. Also, you can soft lock here. We didn't, so nice. So yeah, we have this big cutscene at the beginning. Then like the first part of the game, it will be mainly like rolling and doing some stuff pretty glitchless until we get into Cave of Flame, which is the second dungeon, and then we're gonna see like a lot of cool glitches. So it will be pretty fun to watch if you have never watched this game before. Also, if you have watched this game before, like the last year or something, the route has changed like drastically with some new glitches that were found earlier this year. Like the new glitches are like B-hat clip, star clips, and Mount Crenel beetle clip.
Lots of clips.
Lever clip, yeah, just clips, you know. And we will explain it when they happen. They all have to happen at some point because we can't continue around if we don't. Yeah, so here Buddy, well, like the lore says that Buddy wants the evil power that is in the fourth sword, that is that broken sword. But the sword breaks and he can't have the power. Also, we got pretty good made RNG. And here the king like says that only kids can see Minish, so yeah, why not sending Link, a hopeless kid with a sword and a shield, into the goods? Sounds fine by me, I don't know.
I have no issues with this.
Yeah, so now we can actually start the run. And we will head to the Minish goods to find the Minish, because we need them. Yeah, basically here we are just running around, like trying to optimize the most that we can the rolls. You can lose a lot of time if you don't time your rolls well enough.
Later on, noticed Seceon kind of. Oh, sorry.
I was about to say that later on we have an item called Boots that actually helps a lot with this like rolling mechanic, because you don't have to roll.
Oh, definitely. But also you'll see here, sometimes Seceon will just roll through an enemy. Like the first half of Link's roll, or like the first part of Link's roll, makes him invincible. So it's pretty helpful for getting through enemies.
Yeah, now we see this guy, which is called Eslo, and asks for our help. And like we are good kids, so we're gonna help him.
Still waiting for Eslo, Skip?
Yeah. You know, this isn't fire right now.
Although if you were to skip Eslo, you'd lose the time save from him pushing you a few pixels.
Yeah. Like there's a little like optimization here. Like
honestly, I don't know if it's worth it.
When you roll down here, Eslo pushes you like 5 pixels or something, and it's actually an optimization because you are closer down. So Eslo will be our companion. Like you can say like Navin OT, or how it's called in Majora's. I think it's Tile. Tattle. Okay. Yeah. And Eslo has the like property that he allowed us to turn into Minish. Like, you know, here we turn into a little guy, and it's pretty funny because everything is big when you are this little.
Also, I love in this game that Eslo has his own button mapped on the Game Boy, which only has so many buttons. They've mapped everything else to R.
Yeah. We do a lot of stuff with R, so maybe sometimes I will try to open a chest and roll instead, or stuff like that. But yeah.
But Eslo gets its own button, of course. So that
Yeah,
makes sense.
like why not? Actually, when you play casually, it's a really nice help if you don't know where to go, but for speedrun it's just a pain. So here are the Minish, and you cannot tell because the game is in Japanese, but we can't understand the Minish because they speak their own language. But that Minish speaks our language and tell us that there is like this fruit kinda.
You need to eat the sentient beet.
Yeah, you eat this and now we can suddenly talk to Minish. And we need to talk with the elder Minish here. So he tell us where the elements are to reinforce the first sword. And as you can see back there, there's the fourth element, the four elements, sorry. And he tell us where they are. Yeah, so this is basically the intro of the game. It's pretty much just rolling and matching text. But now we are heading to to the first dungeon, which is Deep Wood Shrine. This is the only dungeon that we do fully glitchless in the run. Just cool movement and little optimizations. So, as Gabe said before, I can roll between enemies and they doesn't hit me. I don't know if abuse is the word, but I would do that a lot to break the game and not take damage that we doesn't need to take. We're gonna use a lot of that mechanic. So, this dungeon, we are a Minish, so everything is big. Like this barrel here, it's not that it's a big barrel, we're just like really tiny. So a normal barrel looks really big.
You also notice as Seceon walks around, Isla will just randomly talk to you and tell you things. Some of those we can actually, Seceon will try to skip with precisely timed rolls.
Yeah, also if you roll into a slot trigger, it takes like longer to for Esla to talk to you. So we try always not to roll into Esla triggers.
Oh, is that how it works? Where like you can't like Link has to stop rolling or stop moving or something?
Yeah. Sometimes we will not roll because we know that there's an Esla trigger. Like in this room, we roll once right, but then we walk because here there's an Esla trigger. And if we roll into that, Esla trigger is really slow. Like it takes like a second or 2 seconds for Esla to talk to you, so it's really annoying. And we have to talk to Esla a lot in the beginning of the run because this is basically the tutorial. Like you learn how to press R and do stuff.
As you can tell, I know everything about this game, clearly.
Yeah. Whoops, that churn supposed to happen.
It's an RG manip.
Yeah, of course. So yeah, let's talk a little about that because there's like a lot of things happening later and we don't have that much time to explain. Basically this game rolls RNG by doing certain stuff, like when you slash your sword it rolls RNG when you roll, when you use your boots and some items. But we can set the RNG by soft resetting the game, which is done by pressing A, B, start and select button. And when we do that, the RNG like resets and turns into like 0, so we can manipulate to do some certain stuff, like some bosses we can actually manipulate some stuff that we will see later. Yeah, I'm gonna take this hard just like, you know, for safety. I if this were like a grind run, I wouldn't have taken it, but you know, it's a marathon, anything can happen. Better safe than sorry. So this is Mother Pillar. It's a really easy boss. You just hit him in the face and then in the tail. And we get the first item. I don't know if you like to explain some about the Goose Jar, which is the item that we just got.
Yeah, the Gust Jar is a pretty unique item. It sucks things and it also blows things. It's pretty neat.
Yeah, it's really. I don't think it's on any other Zelda game. I don't know.
Yeah, there's like a similar item in Spirit Tracks, but it only blows. It doesn't suck.
Yeah, we're gonna use it a little, well, a lot in this dungeon and then a little bit throughout the run. So here there's like some puzzles, not too hard, but we just need to go past and try to find the final boss. Also, I don't know if you can tell, but sometimes where I'm on the lily pad, I try to like change directions because that gives the lily pad like some kind of boost speed. It's a like really finicky optimization. But it actually makes this part really faster. I don't know if
also that pot there that was on the Switch, it's like the only pot in the game that like retains its position or something, and sometimes it just won't.
Yeah, if you are like in the top part of the lily pad, that pot doesn't spawn there and you have to like re-enter the room or something. It's really weird. I think it has happened to me like twice maybe. So yeah, we have the big key and now we are going to head to the boss of this temple. As I said, this is like the only dungeon that we do glitchless, so there's no much to talk here.
It is a pretty cool boss though.
Yeah, this boss is really cool because it's just like it's just a regular enemy. It's a green chew. But you are small, so he's big. So he's a boss, you know? And it's really straightforward how to kill him. You just have to, like, suck his base. I don't know how to call it. Hit his feet, his something. And he falls down and then you slash him with the sword. Yeah, the first two cycles they are not like that hard and they are not RNG bases, but the third cycle is actually kind of RNG because the Big Chew can jump like 5 times or not jump at all. We obviously want that not jumping. Well, he didn't jump, which is pretty good. Also, when he jumps, you can skip a jump by being good at the game. Yeah, so that's Green Chew and our first element, which is the Earth element. Remember, we have to get 4 of those. But yeah, that was the first element.
Also, these elements kind of make a comeback in Four Swords Adventures as orbs, which is pretty neat.
Yeah, these two games are really connected because the Fourth Sword, it's like built up in this game. I don't know how to call it, like forge in this game. I don't know if that's the word, but then reappear Four Swords. We will see the Fourth Sword like by the end of the run. Here the Elder Minish told us where to go now, which is Mount Chrono. we need to find Melta, which is like a miner or smith Minish or something, and he can repair the sword that is broken. But first we need to talk to this Minish and get this really common item called the bombs. We're gonna use it a lot in the run, so we have to like keep an eye on our bomb count pretty much always. Oh, no shells.
Dang. See, the bombs are pretty unique in this game in that they have a different timer. If you hold them in your hand, throw them, and then or just place them, which is pretty janky, and to be used a lot in this run to make the bomb blow up as quickly as possible.
Yeah. Also, because of like that mechanic, we have some a glitch actually that is called roll lift, in which we like put a bomb and roll above them, and it actually made the bomb explode really fast, so you don't actually wait that much. It saves like a second every time you do it. Also, this guy introduced us a mechanic called Kingstones, which we skip like the tutorial of Kingstones, but that's because we don't need them. But we will see Kingstone later on the run, we will need them. We will need 4 green Kingstones, sorry, and 1 red Kingstone, I think. Oh, also we need to learn this, but just because it's easier to fight everything with this. And we will do our first glitch of the run. Come on, please work. Okay. That mailman was really trolled there. So this is our first rupee use in the run, which is 20 rupees to buy this bottle. We need this bottle to climb Mount Crenel because we need to like water some plants in order to grow them up. There's 2 kind of plants. This one is the blue one that grows with blue water, and there are some green ones that grow with green water. So we will need some green water.
That's how plants work.
Oh no, I think this is bad.
Nice stack tight. Oof.
Yeah, that was a really bad RNG, but I don't care about losing health because here we take this fairy. It's kind of
bombs kinda matter.
Oh yeah, it matters because I lose a bomb, and if I lose one more I will need to get some backup bombs, but it shouldn't matter that much. Unless I miss 3 bombs, then this is tragic. So yeah, here's another way to get Minish in this like stone with cracks and stuff. It's really weird, but there is like 4 or I think it's 4 things where we can like shrink, chart like the trees, these rocks, the yards, and I don't remember the 4th one, but I know there's one more.
Is the skip showing the guard whirl attack new? I don't think it is.
It's not new, but actually, before we need to pass that guard 2 times before with the old route, so it didn't save time to do it twice. So I mean, you can do it, but it was just tied with not doing it, so no one did it. But with the new route, it actually saved time, so we start doing it in runs a lot. But the trick, like, per se, is not new. This part is pretty much like doing puzzles and stuff. There's not much happening. We need to climb in order to get the grip ring, which allow us to climb through the rock walls. I think they're called that way, I remember.
I guess so.
Yeah. So if we have some announcement, we can do it now. Say good time.
Yep, thanks. So we do have a new bid war incentive up. It is for tomorrow morning's Final Fantasy PSP run. The incentive, obviously, as I said, is for the boss bid war. The 4 options are the 2-headed dragon, Cerebius, Echidna, and Ahriman. So go ahead and get those donations in if you have a specific one you'd like to see in the run.
Right on.
Nice. So yeah, as I said, we use the rune wire here to bottle that plant. We can actually do this with, which is not a glitch, but it's kind of a sequence break, but I don't know, it's not considered a glitch.
Not gonna get into glitchless politics today.
Yeah, it's pretty weird how glitches are considered in this game, but yeah, we will not talk about that. We will just do the run. So here we are going to bomb this cave. Oh my god, that
Nice
energy.
hat.
Yeah, that behead was really annoying. So yeah, we get the red ring, and with this we can climb those like rock walls, and we need them obviously. If we didn't need them, we will not take it back. And here's one of the most annoying parts of this run, which is this particular wall, because these rocks hit you by half a heart, and they are completely random. We can't do anything about it.
Also, Link climbs the wall so freaking fast when he's moving horizontally, like just unnecessarily fast.
Yeah, it's.
But then when he's walking just upwards diagonally, it's like painfully slow.
Oh no, that rock may cost me a lot of time. Yeah, it will cost me a lot of time.
Oh.
Okay. Okay. I don't want to use bombs to kill those guys because I'm like pretty tight right now with bombs. But that RNG is really annoying, and I also mess up with the roll. So here Eslot tell us a pretty fat lie. He tell us that these droplets will hit us as much as the rocks in the wall because you are small, but that's fake because these droplets hit you by a quarter heart, but the rocks in the wall hits you by half a heart.
SMH.
Also, this this puzzle, like when you play casually, is impossible, but when you know the answer, is pretty easy.
Even if you know the answer,
Yeah,
it can be.
yeah, you can.
I've seen some very unfortunate runs come to an end here.
Yeah, but
If you move the rock in the wrong spot, you can make it in a position where you can't push it anymore, and you have to reset the screen, which is really, really slow. So.
yeah, also this puzzle is also hard, but this puzzle is harder to mess up than the rock one before. So as you can see, we now have. Oh, let's see if I get this swag kill. Let's go.
Nice.
That kill is completely swag, not needed at all. So as I was saying, here we have 0 rupees and we take this 20. We need 60 more to buy an item later on, and then we need 12 more for RNG manipulation. So we will take some like strategical rupees through the Cave of Flames, which is the next dungeon, and we are really close to the dungeon. Oh, that bulldozer always hide there. So yeah, here we are in the Melta mines, I think they're called, because the like boss here is called Melta. And he told us that he can repair the sword, but he needs time. So meanwhile, we will need to go to find the dungeon, which is really close. And we will head off to the Cave of Flames, where we will see like a lot of glitches, and it's a pretty fun dungeon when you're playing it in any person. Also, this is the worst room probably in the run. When you are low on bombs there, it's really annoying. So there is the 2 rupees I was saying before that we strategically choose to take.
These minecarts are kind of taken from the Oracle games, but they move really, really fast.
Yeah, they are really
compared
fast.
to the Oracles, where they move painfully slow.
Yeah, you can see Link's face when the minecart is moving. He's not enjoying them. Oh my god. Oh, he didn't drop the bombs. Yeah, in this dungeon we need to get the item, and we'll do a glitch 2 times, same glitch but in different parts. One to skip a small key, which is really annoying to get normally, and the second one to just enter the boss. Also, we will take the last 50 rupees that we need for the run. After that, every rupee is just and useless. I don't know. Oh my god.
Nice shell.
Yep. Shells are really useless in this run. We only use it in 100% to do the most annoying part of the game. So yeah, then there we got our last 50 rupees. Also, those like fires in the floor can drop us hearts, so sometimes you will see me hit them. So just in case I got lucky. And we will see our first glitch, so Big Ape can't explain because I am doing it.
Yeah, so this is a glitch called angle retention. Basically, keep holding diagonal out of the hole, and he's gonna actually pull the chest diagonally, hopefully, one more time. He puts it into a spot where it messes up some stuff about that screen. And basically, he's gonna try to get through that doorway without actually screen transitioning. Then he can just move to the right, and hopefully,
Let's go.
you get all the way over there. Nice.
Yeah, so we skip this key that it's over there, that you need to do a big part of the dungeon. Also, this fight is really easy if you know how to kill them.
This item is really weird.
Yeah, this is
I
kind
don't
of
really
flashy.
understand it. It turns things over, but also makes the Link jump in holes. It's weird.
Yeah,
I don't understand.
you
supposed to
throw
do.
the cane to that hole that we see in the last room, Link like jumps a lot, and we use it for a glitch in the last dungeon. But here is not used that much. We only use it to kill the boss. It's really fun. We just get the item because we need it for the boss here. Also, we use it later, so we need it anyways. So we will do diagonal angle retention part 2, but this time I will like do a kind of a damage boost to get out of bounds, skipping the boss door and getting right into the boss fight.
Nice hitbox. Nice. This is completely normal, by the way. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, so we get that fairy. We will need for 2 glitches later on, so hopefully we don't die and use it. And this is Clear. This is the Cable Flame boss. It's a really, as the first one, is a really straightforward boss. You just like flip his shell and hit him. Also, something that I am legally obligated to say is that there's Lerox here in the walls, in every wall. I don't know if you can see him. He's there, and there, and stuff. There.
There's not much to do during this fight. The only thing, like, this is pretty much an auto scroller for the most part. Like, the fires can get a little bit annoying. One of the things you can do though is for the last cycle, which is going to be this next one, you can save 1 second if you can kill him while he's facing down, because the game puts him facing down for like his death cutscene anyway, so he's already facing down. Like, it's a shorter transition or something.
Yeah, so he didn't want to cooperate. But yeah, if he's facing down this white screen right now, it's like really faster. At least 1 second. I think it's more than 1 second. But it's okay. That was a pretty okay Cave of Flames. Cave of Flames is a pretty long dungeon, even with all the glitches.
Yeah, the only thing that really went wrong was the first ankle retention. Everything else was pretty clean.
Yeah. So we get our fire element, our second element. And now we will see one of the new glitches that actually broke the game a lot because we changed the whole route. It's a pretty hard one, and I cannot explain the glitch really well either, so you will have to believe me when I say that it's something that you can do. Also, we need to get the sword, obviously.
It's pretty janky, and I'm not going to pretend to understand what's going on.
Yeah, so we will use first. We will use the fairy that we took in Cave of Flames. So this fairy, when you drop the fairy and talk to the sign, you actually start like immunity state, invulnerability. I don't know how to call it, like invincibility.
Nice. Can you get the fast?
Oh yeah, here. Oh,
What was that?
I forgot to pause button. Now, Okay. I did something that is not done in runs, which is sub-pixel perfect, so it's 50-50 chance for you to hit him. But it doesn't do that much time here, so we'll just save and quit and do this.
Sick.
Yeah, we need this to talk to this sign to trigger the boot quest that allowed us to go to the swamp. But yeah, we skip a lot of the like casual gameplay stuff there. We normally need to fuse the sword, do a fight with like a body fight, then push a block and go up there and watch another cutscene before triggering the boot quest. So this glitch allows us to basically skip all of that.
So basically what's happening here is this guy sleeps on the job, and so all these Minish guys make his boots for him.
Yeah, this is basically the tale of the like shoemaker and the
I
don't know,
elves or whatever.
Story.
Are they elves? I think they're elves in the story.
I think it is elves, if I'm thinking of the right one.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks. So yeah, we need to... Basically the Minish told us to like find a witch that will sell us a shroom that will, with his like, I think it's like a bad smell or something, it will wake up the shoemaker so he can give us the boots. Also here is pretty weird, this guy lost his keys and got locked out, and you randomly walk to him and says like, hey, I got your keys, so nothing to worry about, just let me get into your farm with your cows and stuff. It doesn't matter if we take that much damage here, but we need to have at least 1.5 hearts into the next part to do a manipulation, an RNG manip. I will be really quiet while doing it because it's really hard to concentrate on all of that, but I hope Gabe explains everything.
A lot's gonna happen pretty quickly. Hopefully quickly. But first we actually need to get the boots, and then the bow, and then some more new stuff is gonna be happening.
Yeah, those are our last rupees that we're gonna use. As I said before, these 12 rupees that I have left are just... I need them for the manipulation, but they are not really like used in the run. They are just like there, need to be there.
Yeah, for some reason the manip requires you to have at least 12 rupees. So.
Yeah, it requires quite some things, like you have to have arrows and bombs and stuff. But as you collect the bow like literally 1 second before the manipulation, you never get there without arrows. So yeah, we looked up the shoemaker and he gave us the Pegasus Boots, which allow us to run fast. So the general rule for boots is if you are gonna roll more than 3 times, you rather use boots. It's kind of the thumb rule for this. So sometimes I will roll like this, but sometimes I will just use boots. And also boots change the RNG a lot, so we will use it for almost every RNG manipulation. Here you can see like the speed boost that give us when I switch directions, but it's like minor and it's a little fun optimization.
Alright, so this room gives us the bow, which we will use for the boss of the next dungeon and parts of the dungeon. But right now, Seceon's going to start Manip. He's going to try to Manip 3 kinstones in order to get the boomerang later. There's the first one. But he's not only going to Manip kinstones, he's also going to try to Manip a P-hat. A very useful P-hat. He needs to get it in a very precise location and put it on... Oh, messed it up a little bit, apparently. Oh wait, no, you do the...
Yeah, I do this one.
Right, you do the double Manip, that's right. So that was for the kinstones, which worked out just fine. And this one is for the P-hat. So by stopping...
God.
Oh, whoops. So you need to basically, like... stop using the gust jar while the P-hat is being drawn in order to change his position. Otherwise, he just gets caught and dies. So there is some timing involved, and Seceon's using some pause buffering to help assist that. But basically, he needs to put it on the corner of that bridge. That's because that bridge exists on a layer in the game, and layers work weird in this game where collision isn't really set on places in layers where Link isn't supposed to be. So he's going to use this P-hat to basically push Link out of bounds of the stairs while still being on the stairs layer, and I think he got it. Yep. So now he can just pretty much walk anywhere and skip this whole section, which required going all over the place collecting kinstones to give to the statues. And that skips all of that and saves like 4 minutes, I think.
Yeah, it saved quite a lot.
And now we're in the third dungeon.
I'm doing another money already.
This Manip is pretty cool. This one is to get a 4th kinstone, the last one we need, and to skip a small section. Minor sequence break, but it's pretty cool.
Yeah, we actually need the manipulation because we didn't fuse the sword, so we don't have the cone to access the part like vanilla. I'm gonna shut up because I'm gonna mess up if I keep talking.
Nice. Gonna get the kinstone. Alright. Beautiful Manip.
Yeah, that is the latest trick in the run, like the latest trick found.
We're going to go back into that room and do another skip with the Armos, which is pretty similar, but you'll see it later.
So when you say like latest skip, this game obviously has a little bit of older graphics to it and everything, but it's like, how new is this glitch? Like, how far are we into this game's life that you guys are finding these?
Yeah, this
fell in like 3 months.
Yeah, this last glitch is called lever clip, which is like, yeah, basically 2 or 3 months old. The other ones that we talked before, the P-hat clip and the crenal clip, which was the wonky one in the mount, they are from earlier this year, probably February or March. And I'm gonna shut up because I'm doing another manip. And this is a hard one.
This one's for the Armos clip that you'll see in a moment.
I think I failed it. Yeah, I failed it.
You know how to do the react
Yeah,
strat?
Just gonna stay over here, please. Okay. No, please.
Oh.
This is kind
What
of
a
bad,
jerk.
but it's not that bad. It's just kind of bad. I think I need this here. Oh my god!
Oops.
I have to
You
reset.
threw a bomb at him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also,
as I
shout out
said,
to Solidified Gaming, who found a lot of the tricks that we're talking about that were found recently.
yeah. Shout out to Solidified.
I think he found the Piat clip, the Mount Fresnel weird thing, a lot of other stuff.
God, I think I
think-
failed again. Okay. I think I can back this up. Okay, I'm fine.
Oh. Wait, okay. Nice. Alright, so now we're doing portal items. It's a really weird trick with the gloves. It looks like that. Basically offset where Link jumps onto the portal and then use a bomb to boost Link the rest of the way onto the wall. It's a really neat trick. We'll see more of that later, I think.
Oh no, I don't think so.
You don't do it at the end at body 3?
Oh yeah. But it has like this unique use to get out of bounds is just using this dungeon.
Right, I think it's the only like helpful use of portal items in the run.
Yeah, so this is Muscles, which is this dungeon boss. It's a pretty easy boss, but you can get like stuck with bad RNG and stuff that can make you lose some time. But it's normally a not that hard boss. Also, you can do that when you avoid damage with the sword. It's pretty cool. So we need to come here, not for the element, because there is no element in this dungeon. But we need to get the Ocarina, which is a pretty broken item. We will see more of that later. I will
RNG
say,
for this boss has been so good lately.
yeah, I did a practice run the other day, and it was pretty good RNG too. Also, we do something called boot cancel, which is every time I throw an arrow, I tap my boots, and it cancels the full animation of the arrow getting thrown. Okay, you jinxed it, Gabe. I got the worst.
I'm sorry.
Don't worry. It doesn't lose that much time. The only thing that we know about this boss is that the pillar that you got in the previous phase, it can't be the next one. So we also try to like route the digging part, considering that. Also, we skip this hard because it's slow.
The
and we
win
need
part.
to die.
No, just kidding. It's not the win part. It's just if you grab it, your health will refill, and Seceon will need to die later on after getting the boomerang.
Yeah,
So yeah, as Seceon was saying, the Ocarina is really broken. It can warp you to places, which is cool, but also it completely breaks the game, pretty much.
yeah, for the next, like, we're pretty much at the half of the run. We're a little bit over the half, and the next half will be mostly Ocarina Glitches, which is a pretty cool glitch that we will see. Not so far. Also, we need to talk to Tingle, so he talked to his brothers, and you trigger the like boomerang quest, which is you need to fuse 4 Kingston that were the ones that we get in the manip, and also we need to fuse with this guy because we are gonna use this fuse later to escape like a big chunk of the late game. So this part is like auto-scrolling. We just need to fuse some. So we need to fuse some kingstones and doing some stuff that we didn't do earlier because of the corner clip. We're gonna fuse the sword that we didn't do. So
it'd be a pretty good time if there are any like announcements or donations or anything, because
yeah.
After this point the run gets pretty fast-paced.
Yeah.
Don't forget, guys, every donation you guys give goes towards next year's prize pool. We're currently sitting at $631.50. We did have a incentive go back up, just to remind people about that, since it is new. We have the Final Fantasy PSP Passport incentive. Pick which one you want to see. Two-Headed Dragon, Ahriman, Sarabius, or Echidna. One of those four will be free.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now we're doing a part that we should have done after Cave of Flames, before Fortress of Wind. But as I said with the corner clip, we skip all of this, but we actually need to do it to continue the run, because this will give us a new mechanic that is like cloning Link, which is a pretty cool mechanic if you think about it, but it has some restrictions which are pretty lame. But it's okay, it's part of the game, part of the run.
Because the red element was the last one we got, the sword is red now. There actually is a purple sword as well, which exists in the game, but you can't actually get it.
Yeah, you only get it in a random, because random is weird. So here they explain us the new mechanic, which is like if you charge your sword and get the full bar behind, you actually can clone in these like blocks. I don't know how to call it, like stuffs.
Tiles, I guess.
Yeah. So yeah, we can do this. Also, with this new route, you can just dash over here with the boots. Normally you don't have boots in this part of the game, so it's pretty nice to just dash. And also, if we continue down here, we have like we have a cutscene with a fight, but we will not do that for now. We will do it later. We need to do it though, because it triggers some other stuff. So yeah, after we get Magical Boomerang, the game breaks like completely, and the next part will be just like breaking the game every time we can. Also, I'm purposely losing health here. I need to be low in health for the next part. Yeah, we need to the clones here. If we can skip this part, which we can also we can skip that part, but it's slower, so we just get the clones and stuff. If we will skip that block pushing puzzle in a faster way, the red sword wouldn't be needed. So now that we've used our 4th Kingston, we will head to get our Magical Boomerang. So yeah, we open these 4 trees with the Kingston, and if you hit the like pads in the floor, you open like the middle part that has the boomerang. But we need to do the cutscene that I tell you before. because if you doesn't do it, you have to do it later, and it's pretty annoying to do it later. So you just walk over here and do it. So yeah, we triggered this cutscene. This cutscene is supposed to be after fusing our sword to the red sword. But yeah, we skip everything in the game. We just do it now because it's easier. Also, if you haven't like get low in health, you can get hidden by those moblins there. They hit by like a full heart every time. Yeah, so now, after we get the magical boomerang, this is gonna be a while, so prepare yourself.
Alright, so Seceon's about to get the boomerang here, but I'm going to go ahead and start explaining what's going to come up. Basically, Ocarina Glitch is a pretty cool glitch in the game where if you play the Ocarina the same frame that you enter certain like doors or staircases, Link is put into a really weird state where he can't collide with objects and he can't. It's basically like intangible. It's really cool. So we can use that door for Ocarina Glitch, but the thing is, that door needs to be opened first. In order to open it, we need to die on the very same frame we open the door to actually interrupt entering it, which is what the fairy is for. So with this setup, Seceon's able to die at the very same frame, and now he's going to set it for Ocarina Glitch. This one's kind of scary, because if you actually enter the doorway, you have to do the setup again. This is frame perfect, like I said. Nice. Oh, wait.
Oh, there it is.
I don't have audio, so I couldn't tell if you got it.
Yeah. Sorry.
Nope. So, so yeah, now we can just skip having to get flippers entirely and just enter the next engine.
Yeah, I must say that this went better done in practice, so nice.
Yeah, that was very clean. That can go south very quickly. It's a hard trick, from what I've seen, at least.
Yeah, also if you don't save and don't open the door or just walking with the Ocarina Glitch, you are just screwed. Because your last save is in like Fortress of Wind, which is like 20 minutes before.
Is there like a backup fairy or anything you can get, or?
I mean, yeah, you can, but it's pretty slow. Like, not really recommended. At that point, you better just reset if you are doing runs.
Seceon's doing a setup here, which kind of prevents you from being able to enter the staircase by accident. It's a little bit slower than just like YOLOing it, but there's a lot of Ocarina Glitches in this run, and so they can really add up if you miss up a lot of them. There, Seceon went up the stairs and came back down. That was to set his lair to a higher layer. A property of Ocarina Glitch is that Link kind of retains the highest layer he's on. I think that's how it works. I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah,
quote me on that.
I'm pretty sure it's that the way it works.
So you'll see kind of Seceon going out of his way just to put himself onto a layer he needs to be when he has Ocarina Glitch activated. And now we have the boss key. This dungeon is pretty unique in that there's more dungeon past the boss door. But we're going to skip a lot of that, actually. Or Seceon is, anyway.
You actually need the key that we didn't got before. You will need later on in the run. Normally you need that key to open this door in the left to get the boss door key, but as we skip that door, we will use this small key to open another door, because small keys doesn't like really see which door you're opening.
Small key is a small key. It'll work on any door in the dungeon.
Oh, nice.
Also, some enemies just stop working in this state.
When you are in Ocarina Glitch state, the first room it's the weirdest one. Let me do this before. Nice. That's another cool trick.
Yeah, the boomerang is pretty broken in this game, where it kind of prevent you from being able to do screen transitions sometimes.
Also, this room without the boomerang is a nightmare. Anyone who has run Glitches knows that. So yeah, the way that the last glitch works is basically when you throw your boomerang and keep the A press, you just cleave into the door, but doesn't like go into the like spawn area. I don't know how to call it.
Like into the next room. Like, yeah.
So you can glitch, and then I use my cane to set up a sub-pixel that I needed to get into this room. There is some other ways to do it, to set that sub-pixel and not using cane, which is a 50-50 chance to succeed, sorry. But I use this one because this is the first one that I learned and I haven't updated my strats in a long time.
Also, textures, out-of-bound textures are just broken in this game.
So in this dungeon we need to pull these two levers to make the sun like melt the ice that it's keeping us away from getting the element. We're gonna pull the second lever, but we are not going into the boss fight now. We're going to get the item of the dungeon, which is the lantern. That's because we will need that lantern for future stuffs. And also we will see a pretty familiar boss. So yeah, we will use our key, our small key that we got at the beginning of the dungeon to open this door and get the item here. You will remember this boss, Richard. This is basically the same as Green Chew in Dungeon 1 in Deep Wood Train, but this has like a new mechanic that is it turns out electric and you can't actually sack him while he's like in that state. We have to wait. You know, it only makes them slower and more annoying, but it's not like that hard either. You just need to know a little about the cycles that he can give you, and that's it. If you see me like hugging this wall, it's because he's gonna jump now. Oh, he's gonna jump again. It's pretty bad. Normally you don't want him to jump twice in the same cycle. Here there's actually two possible cycles. I'm hoping for the easy one. Yeah, I get the easy one. He just jumps over you and you just charge your boost jar down, and it's pretty easy. And we're now heading to Big Octo, which is the boss of this temple, and we're gonna try to manipulate him. Can you explain why we're manipulating, Gabe?
So Big Octo can do several different attacks. He can do like a second attack and rock attack, which is the one we want to actually do damage to him. And he can also do an ink. And the ink is really slow, because it's like 30 seconds or something every time he does it. And we don't want any of those. So we do a Minip. But this Minip is a little bit harder than the normal Minip. Because RNG is pretty volatile in this game. It's not like super predictable. But there's only like a handful of patterns that you usually get. So if you just keep track of which pattern you're getting, you can react accordingly to always get a good pattern where he won't give you any inks. So I think Seceon has like a sheet, like a PDF or something on his computer, showing him the different patterns and what he needs to do for each one.
It's
so he doesn't have to memorize
a picture, but yeah.
Yeah.
I have that on my second screen right now.
So here he'll get 3 rocks after the sacking, I guess.
Yeah, it's 1 sack, 1 rock, then 1 sack and 2 rocks.
And here is where the hard part is, where he kind of pays attention to how the rocks are falling.
Nice.
To know which RNG pattern he's on.
I don't have to do anything. You just have to hold my shield here, and he will shoot the rocks. Hopefully. Nice. Nice, we got it. I almost messed that
Beautiful.
up.
Yeah, that fight without him in Nip is something else.
Yeah, the ink is pretty annoying. He can give you like 1 ink or 2 inks. I've been one day in a marathon, in a race from a category that is actually not a category, which is called NG+. I got like 6 ink Octo, which was pretty annoying. It's like a minute and a half loss just to RNG, because we can't manip in that category, sadly. Also here, we will see this like little cutscene where the former King of Hyrule asks us to go to his grave, which is a dungeon, which is the graveyard. But thanks to the Kingston Fuse that we did before, we can skip that. And we can skip like a whole cloud puzzle. It's like a 40-minute time save for this part of the run.
Pretty insensitive, man. Pretty insensitive. That's
yeah,
go to his grave. Wow.
Dead man witches, and you just
SMH my head.
Completely ignore him. So we need to fuse the sword after water element, because when you fuse a new element, you have one more clone. So before we can clone like only twice, now we will have 2 clones and links, which is like for casual gameplay, it's really useful. For this run, we will use it literally just in 1 room, which is a pretty annoying room. If somewhat we can skip that room, we will not need this fusion, and we will save like probably 2 minutes or something. Oh, also here normally you have like the guards gatekeeping you from entering the castle, but because we skip the body like impersonating the king animation cutscene, we don't have that, so we can just get over here normally. So yeah, we activated this warp earlier on. This warp gives like DPS to the Wind Tribe, and in the top of the Wind Tribe is the last dungeon, which is Palace of Winds. You normally can go here, but with Ocarina Glitch we just can like pass through him and skip the whole sequence that we normally do here. Oh, I got too fast Ocarina Glitches. This is pretty nice. So yeah, we are
that
now
section
in.
can be pretty demanding. Use a lot of time there.
Yeah. Now we are in Palace of Winds, and we have this really annoying room with all these p-hats and stuff. It's a really annoying room. I actually hate it. And this is the only room where we will use the 3 fusions. Besides the boss, maybe the boss of this dungeon, which you also need to clone. Also, these stalfos are in the worst possible location. Okay, that rock is the only thing that we need the 3 clones thing. Also, we will have a really cool fight here to get the item of the dungeon, which is actually not unique. I think it's on Oracle of Seasons, maybe.
Yeah, the cape, which is way better in Oracle of Seasons, by the way.
Yeah, probably.
Cape in this game is kind of janky.
Yeah, the cape is really weird here. So here's the fight.
It's probably the coolest fight in the game.
Yeah, we just camp these wish ropes with the bombs, and we just kill
Very
them all.
nice.
Oh my god, I can't believe I almost go over there.
I believe it.
So yeah, we have the rock escape. We can do some pretty fun jumps with like this one. It's not a glitch. It's just a jump. You know?
Yes, basically, you're on the correct layer for the warp zone to go to the next section. So if you put Link high enough on the screen, which you can do with just a cape jump, then it sends you to the next screen.
Yeah, we'll do some new tricks right here.
That pixel manipulation, it needs to line up precisely. Nice. Yeah. So we drop there. Because we need to set our sub pixel. When you set your sub pixel, you can't go diagonally. You just must do like up and like vertically and horizontal movements only. Yeah, that was pretty much the same thing as with Piat Clip, where we just barely were able to, or Seceon was barely able to get like Clip outside the bridge. Also, this is a pretty cool trick.
Yeah, this is Weirble Hub. That's the one used for the cane. In terms of glitch.
Yeah, so like I said before, when you're on the layer that has like the bridges, you can sometimes clip outside the bridges and still be on that layer, which is what Seceon did with that bridge clip, and he's gonna do another one in the next dungeon.
Yeah, the final dungeon. Also, we're about to do something really similar that of the thing we did in Temple of the Droplet, which is the big dark clip with the boomerang. We need to kill these guys first. So this swag. We will take this one just in case we get hit a lot in this dungeon boss, which is Jord. It's pretty RNG heavy and you can actually die in that part of the run, and we don't want that. So yeah, we do the same as Temple of Droplets. The only difference is that here we use it to get right into the boss of the temple. So can you explain like this boss?
Yeah, so this boss has kind of 2 sections per phase. You have that section where you slash those eyes, and this section where you slash this small one's eyes.
Wow, I'm getting better.
See, it can be really annoying because you can get those balls, I guess, that the blue one shoots at you. You're kind of meant to copy the same formation as the eyes that open up, but you can really be in any formation you want and swords will still hit him. It's really weird, but...
Yeah, there is actually one pattern that you can not clone at all. Let's see if I get it. Oh, I got it. So here I can just slash him and hopefully he will do it again. Oh, he didn't. God, what is this RNG, dude? Yeah, as I said, this
is like the worst. This is the worst boss in the game, I think.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so this is the last phase when you kill all the blue guys. Oh, he gave me a lot of that RNG. It's not that bad.
The game gives and takes away.
Yeah, that was York. This was the boss for Palace of Wind. It gave me like a
stun.
I don't know. It was a mix of RNG. Sometimes he gave me some bad RNG, and sometimes he gave me some good RNG. But you know. I was half a heart away from dying. Now we have our 4th element, and we just need to go and fuse the sword.
And we just have one more dungeon, if you want to call it a dungeon. I guess it's pretty much a dungeon, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it has all the dungeon properties, if you want to think about it that way.
Then at the end is the body fight.
Yeah, we need to fuse the sword, and then we will open the like sanctuary, and Buddy is gonna say like, okay, you just fall into my trick, because he actually wants us to open this, because he wants the power of the Minish hidden in the sanctuary or something. Was doing other stuff. So yeah, there's the final dungeon, and we will basically glitch all over the place with Ocarina Glitches. We're also gonna do the best trick in the run, hopefully. Oh my god, I reset.
Did you just reset?
Yeah, I just reset.
This is the intro.
Yeah, this is the intro cutscene. I just reset. Do we have time for another run? Please.
Pepe hands. Now this section is really weird because it plays the intro again, but with one extra slide at the end.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I didn't reset, guys. It's just, as Gabe said, this is the same cutscene as the intro, but with one more slide that actually reveals us that the power was inside Zelda or something.
It was in you all along.
Yeah, I mean, like, this is the final, and yeah, this is the last one, and it basically said that Zelda has a Triforce third inside her, and Buddy says like, okay, that's all that I need. It was Buddy all the time.
Ow.
That was rude. I mean, now we're gonna do one little glitch, which is like cutscene skip. I don't know how it's called, to be honest. But basically, let us do this part a little quicker. If I fail it, I don't miss that much. So I shouldn't fail it. It's really easy. Just like you unpetrify that guy at the same time that you SLO trigger, and it allows you to walk in this part when you are not supposed to walk. But yeah, that's it. Oh my god, I failed it. Subpixel setup already.
Nice. Honestly, didn't know there's a subpixel setup for this one. Or that everyone just YOLO'd it.
No, there actually is one that is made by Black, Shadows Black. I'm just bad at this trick. Oh my god, I got it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, this
The practice run was like 8th try or something like that.
Yeah.
It is 50-50 if you don't have a subpixel minute.
Oh, I got the cool thing again. When I like roll into the upper room, you can get stuck, but it's really easy to get unstuck. You just keep the cape. But I got the good subpixel stuff. So here we are gonna do the coolest trick in the game. This is by far the coolest. Yes.
Shoutouts to Canonless.
Yeah. There skip like a whole cloning section and an SLO trigger, which we will have to avoid later on because we're going back to that room twice. Also, I got a good Moblin RNG, I can't believe this. So now, we're gonna broke the game with Ocarina Glitches again. So the way this dungeon works is that you need to go into like the center of the castle, and then you need to fight like with a lot of dark nuts and get four keys in turn to get the big key and get into the boss. But as I said before, the game doesn't check if you have like the specific small key. You just have small keys that works for everything. So we will take 4 keys and go into that room and finish the game basically. Also, we have 2 Ocarina Glitch left, and then we are glitch free the rest of the run.
Don't forget Body Manip, that's a glitch, definitely.
No, that's not a glitch. You can manipulate glitchless too.
Wow.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes, finally. So yeah, Ocarina Glitch is frame perfect. You need to press up and Ocarina on the next frame, and this is a 60 FPS game, so you have like 0.0 something seconds to react, and it's pretty hard. Like, it's a pretty linear trick, but it's really hard to do like a lot of them in the run. And we do quite a lot. We actually need to do one more. This is the worst room of the game because you need to wait for that with. You need to pray for that Wizrobe to not hit you. Oh my god, this is so hard. Finally. So yeah, we don't have to do more Ocarina Glitches, finally.
pretty clean OGs for the most part this run, I have to say.
Yeah. Yeah, we need these bombs here. Also, when you like transition screen, the Ocarina Glitches is still active, so we can do here. We can just walk here. The game doesn't care about that. The only thing is that you only can. Oh my god! I didn't put the bomb. Okay, it was pretty bad. I equipped the bomb but didn't put it. Okay, so we're waiting. And yeah, we have 3 keys, we just need the last one. And getting the big door key. And that darn it, you can just spawn kill him, like I did. There's actually a faster way, which is new, but I haven't practiced it enough. Which is also made by Black, which is their world record holder. Oh my god, I can't believe I got hit by that. So yeah, we're gonna do this last puzzle and then I'm gonna concentrate in the final boss manip, which is actually the hardest manip of the game.
Don't forget you need to concentrate for Ghost Boost.
No Ghost Boost though. It's pretty
Dang.
sad. Yeah, you can boost with those ghosts and do some 1P stuff. Oh my god.
Alright, it's gonna be the craziest manip you've ever seen. If he gets this right, he's like actually a god gamer. Alright, so first there's like a gauntlet of enemies after this cutscene. The manip is really helpful for those. Especially the dark nuts in the next room. Alright, let's see how this goes. Oh, did you see that slash on the dark nut? That was sick. Perfect manip, I have to say. Alright, so now he's gonna try to carry this manip over from body 1 and body 2.
This is the hard part, to be honest. The dark nut.
This is the hard part. This is gonna be really, really tough. Big burn killer. If you miss this, your PB is pretty much dead. There's nothing you can do. It just saves that much time. So far, so good. Oh, that movement was perfect.
was a pretty
Alright,
clean,
you
by
got the
way.
bonk. Alright, missing the first air on purpose. Sets up. Got the 3 roads in the bottom. Which is guaranteed by the minute. First 2 are always guaranteed to miss. Missing the 3rd arrow. That guarantees this pattern. This map is going insane so far. This is crazy, guys. If you can take this all the way through Body 2, that would actually be incredible. Oh, that rock pattern is so good. Dude, getting hit by electricity is so tight. That's like a 3-frame window. Uh-oh, it's a little bit sketchy. I wonder if you can save this. Might be a backup you can do. Perfect.
Yeah, we got it, boys.
We got it.
Yeah, that was a
Honestly,
clean
yeah,
fight.
that getting hit by electricity, that you need to get that for the, and you just barely got hit by it. That's pretty sick.
Yeah, we actually are in a good spot right now.
Seceon the God Gamer with his
The god movements, yeah. Then it's body 3, which you can't actually manage because there's some crazy RNG rolls in Minish portals. But we will try our best to do a good fight and finish this run good. This has been a pretty okay run so far. We just need to hit body 3 and win. Oh, I don't know if I have bombs to do the swag kill. It's okay.
Uh-oh. It's okay, just get portal items and I'll forgive you.
I don't know if I know how to do this portal line, to be honest, but we'll try. Okay. Please, your left arm. Oh my god, this is so bad. Please, will you?
Oh.
So yeah, here's just one eye that we need to hit. The other ones are just like whatever. They are just annoying. Oh. Okay. Also, I can get hit in this portal, so that's why I'm staying here. Let's see. Okay, I didn't get it. I tried my best.
At least tried.
Oh, nice. I stunned the right eye. So yeah, this fight is 2 phases. You have to defeat his arms first, and then the classic ping pong stuff with this bubbles things. Also, if you are not like in front of him, he throws you like electric balls, which is something that we don't want to.
Time's coming up pretty soon. Oh, 1 bomb.
Oh no, we tried. Okay, that's GG. That's
It's
time.
time.
I got a. Oh my god, I got a one.
Dude,
A sub
138.
139. Yeah, 138 is pretty okay. Pretty good, to be honest, for a marathon run. And considering
That's really good.
like all the tiny mistakes and all the big ones, like the one in Armor's clip, that was a pretty big one. It's okay.
Very clean run.
Yeah, that's a pretty clean run, to be honest.
GG's.
So yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed. You will learn a little bit about the run. I hope you like it. That's the important part. Also, big shout out to all the big fans over there. I don't know if they are watching, but it's okay. Big shout out on him, anyways.
Always.
And thank you so much, Gabe, for the commentary. It was on point.
I am happy to assist. Alright, I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Alrighty, well, great run. Again, never played it, so that was a fascinating hour and a half for me. Chat, let's go ahead and give Seceon some love in there in the chat. Give him those GGs, and thank you both for coming along.
Thank you for having me here. So yeah, this is the last part of the history when Eslo gets back to his form and gives you a hat, a cool hat, so you remember him.
Alrighty, guys. We're taking a quick moment to finish getting them set up here, but we will have a race about to start between Verts 505 and Solo Cell 007 and Donald Duck no Mahu no Bushi. I have no idea what that game is, and no idea if I said most of it correct, but it's definitely going to be an interesting watch. As always, don't forget about prizes and incentives. We did have the new incentive for the Final Fantasy Boss Bid War. Go ahead and get those in, and don't forget about our prizes. Win some really cute curlers, awesome t-shirts. Just go buy the t-shirts too. You can do that as well. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and take it to intermission, and we'll be back.